Hi guys, welcome to my channel. 3 cans, 1 table. Everybody has one of those, especially in their fridge. Some people swear by regular Coke. Some people say that Diet Coke is the best. And some people think that Coke Zero is an absolute magic. All that taste and no calories? Well, what's the truth? Let's find out. Here's one interesting fact, that Coca-Cola serves 2 billion Cokes every single day. So basically, as we're speaking, somebody is drinking a Coke. And yet people don't know what's inside regular Coke. Or why do we even drink Coke Zero? Is it even healthy? Does it even have less calories? And what's the difference between a Diet Coke and Coke Zero? So let's dive into chapter 1. The original Coke. This is the OG Coke, invented in the 1880s. This basically has a lot of sugar, caffeine and the fizz you like, and a top secret formula. One regular can of 330 ml has approximately 25 grams of sugar. But pause for a second, because World Health Organization has described the safe limit of consuming sugar to be 25 grams per day, and one Coke can ideally cross that limit by 10. And if you drink Coke like my brother, how do I explain it better? Imagine having 1 cup of tea with 7 to 8 spoons of sugar. Can you believe that? That's exactly what's there. Researchers have repeatedly linked high sugary drinks with fatty liver, dental problem, type 2 diabetics and weight gain. Story time. After almost 100 years, people suddenly realized that they wanted to be health conscious and wanted to have something more healthy. That's when Diet Coke came into place. Chapter 2. Diet Coke, a healthy success story. The Diet Coke wasn't invented to replicate the normal Coke. That's the biggest misconception. It was supposed to be an entirely different drink, and Harshita's most favorite carbonated drink. I better go far from the camera because I've been like this the entire video. People have reportedly expressed their emotional attachment with the Diet Coke, especially in the United States. And here I am, unable to get attached to people as well. So here are the facts about Diet Coke. It has 0 sugar, almost 0 calories, but it has an artificial sweetener. And it wasn't supposed to taste like the normal Coke. It has a different formulation. These artificial sweeteners are incredibly powerful, like the Hulk. Little bit of them can create so much sweetness in your brain that you feel like you had ample. Here's an insightful research, and this is where the drama begins. Some research suggests that artificial sweetened drinks can help reduce calorie intake if they're replaced by the sugary drinks. But some research question that whether by drinking ultra sweetened drink keeps people addicted to sweet cravings overall. So the entire conclusion is your body gets the sweetened taste without actually consuming sugar. Some scientists also argue that it is really confusing for the brain. Now comes the chapter 3, Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Now here's when Coca-Cola became smarter. Here's when Coca-Cola got smarter. They realized that people wanted something that tastes exactly like the original Coca-Cola, but also had the health benefits. That's when Coke Zero Sugar came into play. They realized that the younger generation isn't really liking the Diet Coke, especially the men. They didn't like the branding and the taste. So the idea behind Coca-Cola Zero Sugar is that it's the actual Coca-Cola without the sugar. It uses a different sweetener blend that replicates the taste of the original Coke sugar. There have been multiple blind taste tests, both offline and online, in which people were made to taste Diet Coke, Coke Zero and normal Coke. They could absolutely tell no difference between Coke Zero and the normal Coke, but they could easily tell which one was Diet Coke. Now comes chapter 4. Which one to drink? Which one to... See, if you have any carbonated drink every single day, and too many of them especially, there's no way that anybody could tell you that that's healthier. If you're drinking regular Coke in large amounts every single day, I am telling you, you're walking closer to death. And the tricky part is, it's liquid sugar. So it does all the bad to your body, which sugar does, but also doesn't make you feel full as normal sugar in solid form will. So now this is out of the race. So Coke Zero or Diet Coke? Coke Zero or Diet Coke. So both of them actually remove the entire calorie problem and the sugar problem. This one is closer to the original taste of the Coke, and this one is a completely different formulation. But the important thing is, health experts don't recommend both. They're acidic, they can cause bloating, they can ruin your teeth, and they still have caffeine. And excessive caffeine is not good for health. And here I come with another interesting fact, that your taste buds adapt. So if you keep on drinking extremely sugary drinks, your body will no longer react to sweets, and normal food will start tasting less exciting. That's why some people have expressed that after quitting carbonated drinks, they feel that the fruits are even more sweeter. And you know what? One should really read into the marketing of Coca-Cola, because that brand is an absolute genius. The way that they've been marketing is absolutely incredible. In fact, in BMM courses, their advertising and marketing is shown as a case study. To simplify, Coca-Cola essentially created one drink for classic taste lovers, one for calorie conscious people, and one for people who wanted both. There's an internet joke that says regular Coke is for happiness, Diet Coke is for guilt, and Coke Zero is for denial. And honestly, that explains the psychology behind all three. So the final verdict is best classic taste, highest sugar and calories, zero sugar, unique flavor and diet friendly. Closest to original Coke, zero sugar and most popular alternative. At the end of the day, nothing is really healthy, so just drink water. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And let me know which one you guys prefer. The normal Coke, Diet Coke or Coke Zero. I am a huge Diet Coke lover, and I had to make this video because every time I hold a Diet Coke in my hand, somebody or the other keeps on asking me, oh, you think this is better than the normal Coke? So I hope this information helps you out and you're well informed about what you're drinking, and you would know how much to take and what to take, and be informed about the consumptions that you do. And yeah, let me know which one is your favorite. Thank you, bye.